All right, I'm going to mute everybody now because some people will still continue to mute their microphone. So anytime you want to speak, when you click on your microphone, I'm going to see it and I will allow you to speak. I will mute everybody because Mr. Bibiri saw me. You are not mute your microphone. I'll mute everybody. Okay, good day, everyone. Yeah, like I said, everybody knows me. I'm Abbas Abba Moshood by name. My passion, my dream in my life is to always see an avenue to help as many mankind as possible. And that's what I've bring about this kind of opportunities and classes that I've been holding so far with people, free of charge, without any money. I always love to impact lives, and I can see that the kind of knowledge I have, the little knowledge I have, if I can give it out to people, it's a kind of empowerment. Okay. Let me quickly shed more light on this. This particular class, we have been holding this class before with our Plan B crypto students. But I discovered that some people joined this group because of the link I shared today for the new exchange, the CoinW exchange. So because of this, I'm going to accommodate every one of you tonight, no problem. But all our Plan B students, I will share another Telegram group link with you people tomorrow. We're going to vacate, we will be here, but we're going to excuse ourselves to another group. I'm talking to all our students so that we'll just edit the name of this group for everybody. It's also a crypto class, but there's a special class for all our subscribers. Okay, so there will be a special class for our subscribers. So now let's follow along. Yesterday, we're going to start from where we stopped yesterday, but we're going to paraphrase what we explained yesterday. When we are talking about how you can trade, some people believe that it's only Binance. It's only on Binance they can trade. No is the answer. But the truth of the matter is, if you can know how to make use of Binance to trade, I don't think there's any exchange in the world that you won't be able to operate. Hear that again. If you are the type that's used to Binance, we have more than 100 crypto trading platforms in the world. But Binance just happens to be the leading trading platform exchange. Not that it was first created, no. But it is most populous exchange among others. And that is Grace. And because of the features in it, I think Binance happens to be the first exchange that we introduced P2P, though some other exchanges have it also now. So now, what are we trying to say in essence? Don't forget, almost everybody, majority of people here tonight, you're also into RoyalQ. The exchanges that RoyalQ robots partner with, they are Binance, Huobi, Coinbase Pro, what's the name of this one from Malaysia? Indodax, and just of recent, they just added Kraken Exchange, making 5 exchanges. So the CoinW exchange that you people register for today is not part of the exchange that RoyalQ partner with. So in this class tonight, I will explain Binance, how you can operate your Binance to trade manually without robots. And we will now use the same application on CoinW exchange. In fact, the moment you know how to go about how to open your trade on Binance, you yourself, you can go to your CoinW and open the trade by yourself over there. But mind you, tomorrow evening is meant for CoinW explanation all through. Today is combination of Binance /CoinW because of the previous class we have been, holding before today. We had one yesterday. One was had yesterday, which is based on Binance and Q. So we don't want to, because of that, now abandon that and jump to another thing today. So by tomorrow will be fully for Coin W. But today you can still grab some things before tomorrow today. Okay. So let's proceed. I want to share my screen now. I will allow just one person to unmute. I'll allow just one person to unmute so that the person can tell me if they can see my screen. I will allow Mr. Lacour. So Mr. Lacour, the moment I share my screen, if I ask, can you see my screen? Kindly tell me yes and mute your microphone immediately, sir. Can you hear me, sir? All right, sir. All right, sir. Okay, I'm sharing my screen right away. Okay, bro, can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All right, let me go back to homepage of my Binance. I believe everybody on this call tonight, you already have your Binance on your Pro like this. Some people, they used to leave their Binance on Binance Lights like this. If you leave it on Binance Lights, you'll be able to access some functions on Binance. You have to come to the avatar, the profile icon at the top left to switch back to Binance Pro. Okay. So yesterday we have talked about how you can trade. So let's assume this is in one of our video, and many of you here, you have known how to fund money via P2P to your exchange. So let's now assume that you have funded your money. Don't forget, this is look down on the screen. You're going to see home, market, trade, features, and wallets below here. Now your money will be in funding wallet like this, as you can see, overview, spot funding. So you have to transfer this money from your funding wallets to your what? To your spot wallet, as you can see. Then you change this coin to USDT. Then you click on maximum and you click on transfer. Your money will no longer be here on funding. The money will have moved to your spot here. Now you are ready to trade. So once you are ready today, you can see where the right trade here, right? Yes, you can see trade here at the middle below here, at the middle below. Good. Let's assume you have clicked on trade and you find yourself there. If you are a beginner, what you might likely find here is BTC/BUSD or BTC/USDT. This is the probability of what you can find here as a kind of a default setting. Okay, so don't forget the place at the top here. You can see convert sports. We want to use sport for now. Every other things here has their use, their advantage and what they are meant for, what they used to use them for. But this sport is where we want to talk about briefly tonight. Okay. Okay. All right. So if you want to trade, let's say a signal is called for you, and said that signal is sports signal. I get it now. Sports signal. You should trade it on sports. Just go to that, come to this place where they write BTC/USDT. Tap on it. We are recording this. If you are not watching it, you can watch the recording over and over again. All right. When you get to this place, make sure it might be here or here. But if it is under favorite, your favorite here will be empty because you have not added any coin. So you have to come to fiat. When you come to fiat, you can just type USDT on the search button here. When you search USDT, so you can just click on USDT. The coin you want to trade. Let's say Matic. Matic. People say I love Matic. Matic slash USDT, you can see it's going to replace BTC slash USDT to Matic slash USDT. That is Matic I want to trade against USDT this time around. Or let's say dot, click on that pair. Dot slash USDT. It's going to, you can see it now. Okay. Let's now assume that don't forget our students. You people have been taught candle pattern. You have little knowledge or little idea of how candle is being studied in this class. You can just look at this place. You can see where they write dot slash USDT, right? Then you see minus 0.65%. Look forward to that streamline. You see something like 2 candles there. Are you following, please? Mr. Lakul, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You are following.
Good. You can see where they write these 2 candles. You click on it to check the candle by yourself. You don't want to rely only on that signal. So that is why, as you can see, some people might make mistake. If you look at this second to the last candle, it looks like AMA, but it's never AMA. Before we move further, can anybody tell me why this second to the last candle is not AMA? Why we cannot call it AMA candle? Please, I will allow you people to speak now. Why can we not call that one candle? Mr. Devo, who want to speak? Let's raise our hands. Why we cannot call that AMA candle AMA? Why we can't call it AMA? It looks like AMA, but why we can't call it AMA? Okay. Let me allow Mr. Danfavor for you to speak. Okay. Mr. Danfavor, for you, unmute your microphone and tell us why we cannot call that second to the last candle AMA candle or AMA candle pattern. Unmute your microphone.
All right. Because it's still a forming candle, so you can't say that it's an AMA currently.
Okay, I'm talking about the second to the last, not the last.
Second to the last.
Second to the
second
last.
To the last is an AMA now.
It is not AMA. That's what I want to say. Okay. That's what. Okay. That's what AMA. I get it now. Now, if let me show you something for you to know whether it is AMA or not. Let me go back to this particular group. I want to show you something. Let's go practical. You are the one that will say whether it is AMA or not. Okay, let me check this now. Okay. So that's why I want us to be careful while trying to, okay, detect the candle. Okay, yeah, can you see this now? Can someone see it?
Yes, sir.
So can anybody now tell us why we cannot call that one AMA? I don't want to say it now, but you should be able to see why we cannot call that one AMA now. Can anybody now tell us why we cannot call that one AMA? Okay. So that we can proceed. Okay. Okay, Mr. Gideon Marcus. Mr. Gideon Marcus, go ahead and speak, sir. So, how we cannot call this AMA? The second to the last. Almost, please, be fast.
So, we can't call it hammer because it's not a bullish candle formation.
Thank you, sir. I love that. Okay. So, that, you can see, because this particular candle, it's open and it's closed. It's opposite direction to bullish reversal candle. So it's never a bullish reversal candle at all. All right, that by the way. So let's now assume somebody give you a signal now. Don't forget we are on 1 day chart. Don't forget. I assume all our students will have understood this. Okay. Let's assume somebody give you a signal on these dots now. You yourself, and that signal is a kind of a day signal, 24-hour signal, because we are on a day chart. You yourself will have known that I will not trade this coin for now, because even the current candle that is forming is not the kind of what I think it should be. So you may exercise patience and see the end of this particular candle before you take any step. Okay. Let's now assume that we have checked for that candle. Now we have confirmed that it is tradable. Okay, now you can see where this is in order the dot slash USDT. We have buy here. Now under that buy, there's a place they write limit. Now two things are involved here. This limit you are seeing here is a kind of I want to use another word for it. We call it buy limit or preset order, like a Royal Q call their whole preset order. Yes, you can call it preset order. Yes, preset order. The situation whereby this dot currently now is 6.6, as you can see from this right side here, 6.06 as the value of dots. But the signal given to us, they say when it comes down to 6.00 is where we should buy. And now you can now say, okay, 6.00. You want to set it ahead before it's going to hit that bottom. So 6.00. Then how many of your USDT you want to use to buy it? Let's assume you have $100. I want to use $20. So my $20 is going to buy 3.33 dots. Now I will click on buy under here. When I click on buy, it's going to come to open others here. And it will be waiting until when market drop down. That is when it's going to trigger and buy and start my trade. If market reveals to come down to that 0.00, it will not buy you. It will just be there. It won't buy. Okay? So, meaning that your money is still temporarily in USDT, waiting for price to come to your entry price before it trigger for buy. Let's assume that we were asked to buy at market price, 6.05 or 06. Go and buy now. Then you come to this limit, you can see the arrow at the front of it. Tap it. When you tap it, you're going to see market, right? You click on market. You change that limit to market, meaning that you are buying at the current rate now with $20. Then you now click on buy. That one is going to open like that immediately. After you might have bought your trade, you might have opened your trade. The next thing is to set when to sell for your trade. To do that, you're going to come to this sell button. Don't forget you have bought already, right? Don't worry, you have bought. But so far the coin is still remain $./USDT above here. You are still working on that trade. So come to sell. Please don't mistake to click on market and click on sell. When you click on market, don't forget that this is 6.05, right? But just when I click on this sell now, it was 6.04. If you now sell immediately back at market price, you're going to be at loss immediately. So that is why the only thing you can use here, one of the things you can use to sell is limit. When we are talking about limits under the sell, you are talking about take profits. You can see that meaning of limits under buy is quite different from meaning of limit under sell. So when you limit under sell now, it means take profit limit, take profits. The exact price you want to sell. Okay, I can now say, okay, but this time if you are using limit, don't forget we have series of options here. We have limit, market, stop limit, trailing stop, and OCO. Yes, but I'm going to explain different their usefulness under this sell button. Now, when you choose limit, it shows that the only thing you want to set for this your trade that you have opened is take profit only. Underline that. Take profit only. You don't want to care whether the market come down. You don't want to set any stop loss. You don't want to set anything. What only thing you want to set is what is limits. Some long-term traders used to make use of this limit. Let us assume I just want to buy Shiba. I don't care if the price come down, price goes up, but my plan is that I want to sell Shiba probably next year or next 2 years when it hits 0.1. maybe I want to sell Shiba when it hits 0.1, and I can, okay, my Shiba, I will now put the price here, and I will click on sell. So, and it will be there. When Shiba hits that particular price, anytime, it's going to sell for me even if I'm not there or if I'm not aware. And you can just play around that as you want it, okay? But take profit only. And you can also use it for short term also. It depends on you, but not advisable, okay? Now, we have explained the limits, and I've talked about market that it is not okay for selling. But the only place where you can read market is that maybe you have set limits for your trade, that I want to take my profit of this dot when this dot increase to $9. When it does increase to $9, because I set it $9, but the price is now $8. I just feel like selling it. I can just go market and sell. I will click on that trade here. I will choose market here, and I will sell it at that current market price by myself. Okay. Oh, but can I proceed?
Yes, sir.
All right. Good. So now the next one here is what we call stop limit. In another word, you can call it stop loss. Stop limit, or you call it stop loss. Okay. You can call it stop loss. Okay. So now, in this case now, let's assume you put stop loss to your trade. What you want to do is that you don't want to set take profit. You are the one that will take profit by yourself anytime you want. The only thing you are after is that this my $20 that I said I want, that I've used to trade this dot. The moment just $1 reduce from it, if the market comes down, I don't want the market to just be coming down. I don't want my dollar to reduce to like $10 because of market dip. The moment it comes down by minus $1 of that my $20, I want it to close for me. Then that's okay. Let me set my stop loss. This is the stop I want to set now. I'll come to these dots. When this dot of 6.06 come to 5.9, okay, I want to sell, but they used to give us a kind of two options. Sorry, you put the 5.9 here, then you now set -1 of your stop loss here. I will tell you how it works. 5.8. Yeah, I think 5.8. 5.8. Good. Meaning that what you want to do now is that when the market comes down to 5.9, so that is your stop loss, but they give you another kind of a test of doubt, a trial, that okay, if market hits 5.9, don't trigger the sell, don't close the trade like that. Let's see whether it's going to bounce back from 5.9. But if the dip persists or continue, and market does not, reverse, when it hit 5.8, close for me. I don't care how much I will have lose. So now, if I now set my stop loss like this, I will now say, okay, out of the dots that I've bought, is it 50% that I want to sell, so that I will leave the remaining 50% to trade, or 25%, or 75%, or all? I want everything to sell. It's your own this thing. So you're going to click all and you click on sell. So when you set it that way, when market come down, instead of it to go, positive, if it goes against you, negative, instead of it to be losing money, it's going to close it for you, but you're just going to lose minimal amount of money. Okay, that is that about stop limit or stop loss. The next one is called trailing stop loss. Trailing stop loss. I just checked yesterday. I discovered that this trailing stop loss is only on futures before, but they have introduced it here on sports. But they have trailing stop on futures now, but they don't have trailing stop yet. So meaning that trailing stop here simply means trailing take profit, which is I really love. You know, yesterday when I was explaining this, I thought it was trailing. I mean, trailing. How do I mean? Trailing stop loss, but this one is trailing take profits. But you can use it the way you want it. Let's say, for instance, I want to order this percentage. You can put 2% here. You can see they say 1% or 2%. What do you want to use this percentage for? It's like a position take profit come back on Royal Q. When this market, this is my limit now, my take profit. Take profit is I think let's say when this thing goes to 7, my take profit is 7. Then I'll now say when this market hits 7 and reduces back this profit now reducing 2%, close my trade for me. When my profit reducing 2%, close my trade for me. Oh, sorry. So this is stop loss. This is stop. So, but you're going to set it's meant for stop loss. Sorry, it's not meant for take profit. It's meant for stop loss. So it's going to close it for you when the market reverses in 2%. You can watch this recording again so that I can get it over and over again. So it can work either way for this trailing stop here, but many people don't know how to make use of it. So that when you now set it, I know I will have even put some money here so that we can use it to do practical. So you can now put the price that you want it to what? To stop. Let's say price, let me put $7 here. Okay, good. Trigger stop. Limit 50%. Then you're going to click on buy, but there's no fund here to start the trade to set the trade. So trailing, if you're on the word trailing, if something is trailing something. So when you say, okay, this market, when it's come down in 2%, or when it's just coming down, so the moment it reverses in 2%, close for me. When it's going up, the moment it's come down in 2%, close for me. Trailing stop will take profit doesn't necessarily mean that you have specific trade profits. Let me put it that way. You can't necessarily have specific what take profits, because the moment your market goes up and retraces in 2% back, is going to close it for you. So that is a trailing stop. Then the one I love most is this OCO. OCO, order cancel order. I'm used to this OCO very well in sports. Order cancel order. So in this place now, you can set your take profits. At the same time, set your stop loss at the same time. You can set your take profit. At the same time, you can set your stop loss. Okay. Now, are you following, please?
Following, sir.
Okay. Okay. All right. So this OCO, let's say I want to, my limit, another name for limit is called take profits, like I said earlier, when it's come to sell here. So now let's say I want to take profit of this dot at 6.05, let's say 7. Yes, I want to take profit at 7. When dot is $7, that's when I want to take my profit. Then these stop limits, you know, sometimes they may give you a signal. They'll tell you that take profits also amount, you put it there on that limit. They will tell you stop loss also number, you're going to put the stop loss here. Let's say they tell you that your stop should be 5.9. You are the one that will now come to this limit of your stop loss, that's -1 of 5.9. Don't forget how we set our stop loss the other time. This will not be 5.8. You give it -1. If you don't give it -1, it's not going to open that trade for you. It's not going to sell, open the sell. Okay, so 5.8. Then you now say, okay, I want this trade to sell just 50% of my dots when the profit hits $7. Or I want it to sell 75%, or I want it to sell all when it is $7. And when it is stop loss, it hits only 50%. This 50%, I want it to hit stop loss. You can now set this and click on sell. It's going to open here. You can reset for this same coin again and say, okay, I want to take this profit at 6.9. 6.9. That same coin. Stop loss should remain this. And the stop loss will remain this. 5.8. Then let's say I've opened 50% before. Then I will now say, okay, I want to put the remaining 50% now, make it 100%. I don't know if you get that place right. I have bought this thing. I have bought dots with market price. I bought $100. And I come to sell. I click on market. I click on OCO. I make use of OCO. I say first, my take profit is 7. My stop loss is 5.9 minus 1, 5.8. I say, okay, I want this when market goes to $7. I want this exchange to sell 50% of my dot that I've bought for me. I just want to set these settings for 50% of my dot. Then after that, I will now say, okay, after I will click on sell, it's going to open it under open orders here. Then this page will be 0 again. I will now say, okay, OCO again. Then let me say this one 6.9. Then 5.9, 5.8 stop loss. Then this time around, all the remaining 50% that is left, it will be considered as 100% now. I want to sell all. Then I click on sell. When I click on sell, it's going to open it separately here. That is that for OCO, okay? So then I now said something yesterday. So this envelope, this envelope, under this order, when you see all open orders, funds, and the next thing, there's one envelope like at the right here, at the middle right here. Click on that envelope and come to order history or trade history. You can see BNB/USDT, market or sell, market buy, how you buy, how you sell, then trade history. You can see everything here. So you can see. So you can make use of this to check your trading history. All right. So now I said something yesterday that that is where RoyalQ comes in. All these things we are talking about, the RoyalQ has made it more easier for you. That's why some people don't know how to even make use of this space at all. But it's always good for you to know everything, to know how to go about it. Now, let's now assume sometimes when you're using, okay, I think I shared something on the group today. To people that are, somebody want to ask question? Because of the time, I will want you to note your question down. So by the time we get to that level, we're going to ask it. Okay. Like today, I shared something on this group. You can see, is it on this group? Oh, or it's not here. Oh, it's here. Yeah, good. You can see this trade, this particular trade. I make use of RoyalQ to trade this coin for me on Binance. This particular trade is being traded manually from my Binance. This kind of opportunity will have eluded me today because it is trailing stop that we have on spot now. But RoyalQ create something like trailing take profits, or let me say they make use of trailing take profits on spot, so that the exact percentage you set, it will not be fixed take profit for you. No matter what happens to markets, whether market goes far beyond your take profit, you will lose out. No. Because of the way it's being set, let's quickly go and check for that. Let's quickly go and check for that. Okay. Let's quickly go and check for that. Okay, let's assume this is a Royal Q. You have gotten your, this is, I told you, our crypto class people, that this is our tool. We are making use of this because we have known how it works. We trust it. This is my 1 year. I'm going to 5 months, or let's say, yes, 5 months of using this robot. And I have discovered that we have promoted it wrongly in the past. This robot is not a robot that's meant for everybody. It's only meant for people like us that is ready to learn crypto, that have been learning it. It is meant for people that know how to read candle, how to make use of indicators, those guys, when they make use of this tool, it's like if you are not a medical line, and you want to be using medical tools, and you want to be using syringe, you will just kill many people. You misuse it. The same thing applicable to this precious tool. If you are a crypto trader, you always love this tool. If you are the professional, you have crypto traders, we have professional crypto traders. Let me put it that way. Because some people are amateur, they do call themselves trader too. I see you as an amateur. If you are the type that you are also always carrying mentality of, if I have $100 now, and I use this $100 to trade, that is amateur mentality. Professional don't make use of all they have to trade in crypto. All our crypto students, they will have grabbed that before. We have a professional principle that we use. Traders don't make use of all the USDT for any reason at any point in time. Because we have known the market you are trading. We have known some big whales that we want to be dumping coin on us. So we don't at any point in time let emotion or get greed to put all our money into trades. Okay, so because of our time, so let's assume you have crypto idea. Now let's assume we are experiencing something yesterday. First of all, let's say you have activated the Royal Q robot with $120. With your basic knowledge, you come to this mine below here. Check below here. You click home, quantitative, cycle, news, and mine. Then under this place, start to read from below. You're going to see where the right system setting, security setting, Royal Q feedback, share, and my strategy settings. My strategy settings. Don't forget, tomorrow is meant for 100%. What's the name of that exchange? CoinW. Yeah, but that exchange is amazing. It's amazing. Oh, hello. Is everybody hearing me, please?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that exchange is amazing. And with that exchange, please, sorry, I just digress. Oh my God. You people can be making 100% of your capital every month, so honestly speaking. Oh my God. Okay, so we are still coming to that tomorrow. Don't miss the class tomorrow by 8:30 tomorrow. So, but let's follow along for now, okay? So, you can see system settings, security center, Royal Q feedback, share. My strategy settings, that's where we are going for tonight. Click on that, my strategy settings. Okay, you'll see something like this here. You click on add it now. Why they put this strategy settings that you can set a particular setting for this robot and you continue to use it for different types of coin that you want this robot to trade. Unlike before, early last year when we were using this robot, you have, if you want to trade 50 coins, you have to give settings for each coin separately. But this time around, just program your settings once and you are good to go. Okay, forget about this risk type. It's meaningless. The remark here, you can just say, okay, you can say scalping. Say scalping. Some people call it one shot. There's nothing like one shot. It's the terms from Royal Q. I get it now. So you can call it scalping. Okay. Then first buying amount. This first buying amount simply means what it means in Binance. First buying amount means market okay. Buy limits. Yes. Buy limits. buy, but the way you use it will not determine whether it is market or buy limit. If you finish all these settings and you set the robot to buy immediately, that is market price for you. I get it now. Oh, sorry, first buying amount. Sorry, it's the kind of amount that I will put here. Don't forget I put $20 here the other time. Sorry. I said out of $100 we are using $20. The $20 we use here is what they call first buying amount here. $20. Okay. So that is where the robot is going to make use of it. Okay. Open position double. Don't open it. This one is meant for rich people. Okay. Margin call limit. This is another thing, one of the things that makes this thing, RoyalQ, to help you in trading. It helps you to trade. On Binance, don't forget we have $100, right? We only open trade for $20. There's no, the only thing we can only do, when you get to the OCO, you can only buy at the current price with your money. I now use OCO to separate or segment how you want it to be sold. You cannot have this kind of section on your spots on Binance that you this exchange. Let's say you want to trade on Binance now. You now want to tell exchange that I want to use $20 to trade now. When this coin come down to so price, help me to take another $20 again. When it comes to so price, let me take another $20 again. That one cannot be possible on your Binance manually. But this robot, you can say, okay, this is my $100. I want it to be a kind of $15 this time around. So how many $15 can we have in $100? You can now put it here. Okay, I think let's say 15 times. How many $15 we can have? Let me go to my calculator. Okay, $100 divided by 15, right? Is that how we calculate it? Yes. How many 15 we can have? That's 6. Good. So you can say 5 here. Then we now say we can say 5 here because 5 plus the first $15 we have used, making 6 times. So now, I want you to take $15 in 5 times again after the first one it buys. All position take profit ratio. But mind you, before I leave that place, margin call limit. Also, this place makes RoyalQ robots to stand out. That is why when people are telling you that they built RoyalQ on a martingale structure or martingale strategy, this margin call limit makes it like that. Okay, or let me just let me leave it for. Let's discuss that under the margin configuration. Let's discuss that under the margin configuration so that I will not complicate things for you. Let's leave it that way. That place to be able to split your money for trading. Okay. Now the next thing is all position take profit ratio. All position take profit ratio here simply means take profit. Take profit or take profit limit. Like we have it under sell on Binance. Take profits. They just don't forget about the English they are using that position. Take profit is take profit. Let's say we want to use 5%. Another one favor that RoyalQ does for you. As we are trading on our Binance here, you have to be checking from calculator area on the Binance before you can know the 5% you want to from this trade. Or you will be cracking your brain that okay, when dots increase from so price to so price, I think that should be. You don't need that if you are using robot to do it for you here. You just put your 5%. You don't need to crack your brain. Robot has helped you to do the calculation of 5%, where the price of dots that will give you 5%, robot already knows it. Okay. Then all position take profits call back. Don't stress yourself. It simply means trailing take profits. You don't forget we have trailing stop the other time on Binance. This one now says trailing take profits. Meaning that this 5% that I write here, let me put 2% here. Why I put 2%? it has advantage and disadvantage, but I love the advantage over the disadvantage. When I put 2% here, when my profit is 5%, but maybe that is the highest percentage of profits that coin want to do before it start to come down again. Crypto is volatile. It has hit 5%, right? The market is now coming down. It will not close my profits for me at 5% because I have put percent here. What that 2% simply mean is that any amount of take profit I put here, when that profit reduces, when any amount of profit I put here, no matter where the profit can go, it can go beyond the profit I put there. When my profit, not any percentage now, anytime my profit reduces in 2%, then close my profit. Anytime my profit, in respect of any percentage of profit you put here, the only language this second one understand is that anytime my profit reduces in 2% or percentage you put here, then close my profits. So meaning that when the highest price of this coin is just 5% and return, when it returns in 2%, how many percent profits I'm going to close with? Somebody unmute and tell us, please. If it is the highest that this coin can do is 5%, then I've set my trailing take profit that whenever my profit reduces 2%, close my trade for me. How many percent will I be left with when my close trade? Though I put 5%. Please, can somebody tell us that?
You'll be left with 3%.
Good. Thank you. Who is that? Who just spoke now? Okay, Mr. Gideon, right?
Gideon Marcus.
Okay, thank you. All right. Kindly mute your microphone again, sir.
Yes,
Okay. All right. So you'll be left with what? 3%. But in another case now, let's assume that the profit surpasses 5%. Like what happened to this coin that I'll show you today that gives 112%. Oh my God. So meaning that when the coin just pumped, you can see the candle of that coin today. This is why you can see MDX, my brother. You can see what MDX just does. That is how crazy crypto used to be sometimes like that. I get it now. So, Adibi, you use Royal Q. The profit of 5% you just put here is just a kind of a ceremonial percentage for that kind of pump. When the coin pump like that, like let's say 200%, don't forget this 2% is that wherever my profit goes, what I'm after is that anytime my profit reduces what? In 2% close for me. Now, the coin now, it doesn't reverse at all. It just pump boom, to 200%. Now, then after the 200%, it starts to reverse. How many percentage is going to left for me because I use Royal Q? Can somebody tell us, please?
198%.
198%. Thank you. But I've traded this on my Binance Sports. I will have lost that 95% because these two will not be here. Just 5% I will take, and everything will just come to me like that. You can see the marvelous of this robot. That is why till tomorrow I will continue to use this robot because I know the advantage where they do for me. Only the amateur and the person who is not ready to learn, or and I then complain about this thing. Okay. Now let's now go to margin configuration. You can see from don't forget the margin call limit we put the other time. We put 5 there, right? Now you now see margin again. Margin call, margin configuration. See that the 5 we set that we want this robot to buy 5 times for us, $15 in first bots. Then we now want you to use the remaining $15 times 5. We want you to use it to buy for us in 5 places, plus the first one making 6 places, right? Now, this is where we're going to configure it. Meaning that configure your margin. Margin configuration says configure your what? Your margin. Okay. How do we configure our margin? Since let's start from this margin call drop. Margin call drop simply means that this is a current market price on Binance. 6.06. This your first buying amount, $15, has already bought at 6 point what? 6.06 or 6.05. It has bought immediately. That one will be waiting for take profits or anything that will happen to market to trade. Meaning that the robot will be trading with just $15 from your $100 for the main time if the market does not come down. Are you getting now? But let's now assume that market come down in minus 3.5%. It is editable. But let's use this default setting. Minus 3.5%. Then you now want to say, okay, I want it to take another money. But hear this. You can see under this multiple buying ratio. Don't just stress yourself about their English. Just follow along with the layman language that I'm using. The multiple buying simply means that how much do I want it to be taken from my money as in multiplication? How do I want it to be taking my money in multiple? But you can edit it. But the default setting says 2, meaning that 2 multiplied by whatever amount you use to first enter the trade, your first buy amount, your first entry price amount, your first entry amount, $15. If it is $20, so your multiply here will be multiplied by $20. So now this one 2 now, meaning that 2 times, you can see, meaning that take $15 or 2 times, meaning that take $15 times 2. $15 times 2 is $30. So meaning that if you leave these settings like this, it's not going to favor you because what you plan is not up to that. But this is the default, how you're supposed to use this robot. Meaning that you first use $15, right? Okay, this time around $30. 30 plus 15, that's 45. Then when market comes down again, see second one now. After this 3.5, market continues. Market now comes down in 4% again. Meaning that 3.5 plus 4, making market has come down in 7.5% in total. You now say, okay, when another extra 4%, this market, instead of it to go up, it still come down again, deep. You used to call it deep. When the market dip again to this 4%, I don't want you to I want you to buy more for me because I want you to be buying for me when the price is becoming low. Then, but this time around, default setting says buy 4 times. Meaning that $15 of our first buy multiplied by 4 this time around is going to buy that once. 15 times 4, that is $60. You can see that we have even surpassed $100. 60 plus 45, that's 105. So that is why it will be trouble. Will be telling you that it's sufficient fund if you have set wrong thing for it. But if you have the money, if it can be taken in this way, this is what we call martingale. The situation whereby a system or an artificial intelligence or a robot is buying more larger amount for you, the more market is going down in price. You know, everybody likes to be buying more when the price is low. And that is what is happening here. Nobody wants to buy much when the price is high. But everybody wants to buy more when the price is low. So that is what the robot does. It loves to give it more fund to prepare to buy more when the price is low. Then if you now try to follow these default settings of this robot in this kind of settings, it gives what we call dollar cost average. It gives what we call what? Dollar cost average. And when we're talking about dollar cost average, DCA, what does that mean? It means that I bought two things. I bought two of 16 when the price is 1,000 naira. But price now comes to 800 naira. I bought 4, but I've not sold the 2 I bought at 1,000 naira. The 2 I bought at 1,000 naira, their value has reduced also to 800 naira. That is why some people, they will tell you that I'm trading, but my balance is, my money is becoming low on my Binance. It's becoming low on my wallet. You can't hit your cake and have it. That is the nature of crypto. Even though you don't use Royal Q robots, your money will go down. You bought it on your exchange when the market comes down. But there's a disadvantage for you if you just bought it on your exchange without using Royal Q, because there won't be any opportunity of buying and selling under the dip. We're still going to explain that later, maybe after tomorrow, because this robot is another course entirely. But to the glory of God, I really understand this robot to the core. I understand the robot to the extent that, in fact, okay, I suggested to the creator of the robot and they adopt the suggestion. In fact, I had a meeting with them today. Today. Yeah, I had a meeting with them today. Okay. So now, let's proceed. Are you following, please?
Sir.
Are you with me?
Yeah, with you, sir.
All right, sir. Okay. So now, let's now assume, but because of the factor of Nigerians and the way we used to tamper with these robots, let's still base it on this calculation we did the other time. So if you want to base it on that calculation, we put 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 like that, but it's not going to give the best result it ought to give. That dollar cost average will not be the moment you change it like this. But I was illustrating the dollar cost average. A price comes to 800 naira. You bought 2. You have bought 1 before, or you have bought 2 when price was 1,000 naira. At this time around, because price is what? Because price is 800 naira, you bought 4. You discover that price went down to 500 naira again. You bought 8. Price went down to 300 naira. You bought 16. You know what is happening right there? Let's say the price comes to 200 naira. You now bought 32. Don't forget, reduction has been happening to the value of the one you bought at 1,000. Imagine the one you bought at 1,000 as worth 200 naira now. That is worse. But because you didn't buy much then, but that does not mean that it does not reduce. Then the one you bought at 800 also has reduced. The one you bought at 500 has reduced. The reduction is going to show in your balance or your Binance. It's not a magic. But by the time market, but when you are using Rocky robots, you just discover that the market you have entered at, let me cite this dot as an example. Our entry on this dot is 6.06. By the time Rocky robot does all those dollar cost average, you discover that all your entry will just be like if the market is, we enter at 6.8, right? 6.4, 6.0506. Honestly speaking, by the time Royal Q robot help you to buy in the form of martingale and dollar cost average like that, it will now bring your entry as if the first 2 you bought at 1,000 naira, it will now consider as if you bought at 500 naira. So meaning that as if you enter at 3.5 when this thing was 3.5. You can see that that's a kind of favor to our own side. What I've entered at 6, the robot now helped me to bring it down as if I enter at 3.5, but price is now 1. Everything is still low, yes. But my own is far better than the person that traded manually on Binance. Because the person that traded on Binance will still be waiting for when the market, this dot that is now $1, it will be waiting until when it comes back to $6. But when it hits $4, you know what has happened to me? I have gone out of what? Of market with profits. If you get it, please tell me I get it. Just say unmute and say I get it. And if you don't get it, please endeavor to go back to this particular recording and watch over and over again. Okay, and watch over and over again. You can see now we will remain now. Honestly, only crypto students remain. Only 2 people, persons I can see they are yet to part of us. Other people have left. Only the students remain. They can't endure it. They can't learn. That is why. All right. So, oh my God. Okay. So I think you will get the illustration right. If you don't get it right, kindly go and rewatch. I'm going to post this recording on this our group so that I can watch over and over again so that I can get it right. Okay. After you might have set this and the percentage in which you want it to buy and sell for you, you confirm here. When you confirm it, then this buying callback simply means a kind of it's referring to this first one you buy. Before this market is going to dip, this first one, before it's going to buy another one here, it must have come down in 0.5 here. When it comes down in 0.5, and now after this 0.5 now comes down in another 3.5, that's when it's going to buy that one for you. So distributed and take profit allocation, let me quickly explain that. I think we just spent 1 hour. Distributed and take profit allocation now. This place, this is uniqueness of RoyalQ. You can now say from number 1 to this under market configuration, from number 1 to number 3 or number 4. Yeah, number 1 to 4. Join all this money, all this buying and selling, all the buying, combine everything together, dollar cost averages, and sell for me later. And sell for me. But this number 5, don't join it to it. Now, that is what you want to come and set here under distributed. This number 5, how do you want it to behave? You just want market, the robot has bought this number 5, meaning that it has make use of the whole order of your money. And this number 5. But the last one bought was $15, right? According to our calculation. Or as the case may be, and $15. You can ask, okay, this one is take profit. We want to set different take profit for it. Or let's say different, different profits. Different take profits. And say, okay, I want this thing to be selling at 1%. I want this one to be selling separately at 1% or at 2%. When you sell at 2%, when the market did not go up to where it first bought, all those 1 to 4, when this one just go down, just buy again and sell. Buy and sell on this one only. Just be doing your buying and selling on this one. You can put 1%, you can put 2%. But let's assume we have put 10 here on the margin call limit. What you are going to see here will be 5 to 10. As you can see. If you have put 20 here, what you are going to see from number distributed, you're going to be seeing from number 5 to what? To 20, as you can see. But all these ones will be trading separately if you want it that way. They will be trading separately. That is why it is far better to trade with RoyalQ even if you are trading long term than to just buy it on Binance. Instead of it to just be waiting there, for that your long term, it will be doing some activities under this deal. It will be doing buying and selling. It might just be doing buying and selling under this 15, 16, 17. Or only 17 alone can be doing buying and selling with little amount there. Little amount there. Market will come back to 15 here. Or when market go deeper to 19, it will be doing buying and selling with 19, the amount there. You don't understand? So that is the magic of this robot, that you confirm it. When you confirm it, then you come to supposition take profit ratio. You not want to set, okay, good. You are setting the percentage for this trade, the percentage of drop. Then you now want to set take profit. It's take profit. Okay, callback, sorry. This is take profit here. Then this is it callback. You want callback for it too. But I will advise you don't allow callback of this one to be too high, like that of the first one here. I get it now. So don't let the callback to be too high here, so that can be scalping for you very well. Okay. Now you can change this strategy period to cycle, but you don't need this one, this place. You can see it is in red. You can only need this place when the market is high. When the market is high abnormally. Let's say this dot we are trading. This dot, 6.06. But it has been trading for us. Market come to 4, it has buy. Come back to 6, it has been selling. Then suddenly it has been doing buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. Price now until when price of the dot goes to $20 per one. When the price goes to $20 per one in a short period of time, it is advisable you come to this place and say, highest first price. You come to this place and say, please and please don't buy for me at this thing at $20 for me again. You can buy for me at $10 again. Don't buy for me because the $20 is too high. If you buy for me at $20, and I know that this thing is still coming to like $5, I'll be in big mess. All my profits will have gone back to trade. So let me say, robots, stop buying until when market comes to what? $10. When it comes to $10, then you keep buying again. Or you may not set the price. You can just set the percentage. When it comes on down in 60%, that is when you should start to continue with these settings for me again. Let's assume we have perfected all these settings. Then you now come to save at the top here. You click on save. Confirm. You can see what we have here. The name of that is capping. So you can now have different ones. By setting another one, save it, setting another one, save it, setting another one, save it. Like this here. Now we have set our trade, right? We have not used it to trade any coin. We just set it. Now let's come to the quantitative. Come to home. Click on quantitative. Then let's search dots. Polka dots. Good. This is dot. You click on that trade, on that coin. You come to trade settings below here. Then you click down, you scroll down, you see what it is. Choose a strategy settings. Choose a what? A strategy setting. Click on choose a strategy setting. You can see where it brings you. Just tap anywhere here. It's going to take you to the setting we did. Just click on save, confirm it, boom. Then you now come to strategy mode. Yes, I understand. Then sub mode real-time settlements. And some other day we're going to explain O warehouse, sub mode, and sub mode real-time settlement. Click put sub mode real-time settlement. Put settlement there. You put the settlement there. Confirm it. Then start your what? Start your trade. By the time you want to confirm it, once you confirm it, boom, your trade is going to what? It's going to start. Let me go and close the trade. Okay. Okay, it's not even trading. Okay. Right. So you're going to start your trade like that, and the thing will be what? It will be trading. So some other time we're going to explain more. There's a lot of things you need to understand about this robots. The moment you can understand it, you discover that instead of you are learning trading now. Yes, agreed. That's why I willingly teach you people how to trade manually on your spot. By God's grace, I'm going to teach you how you can trade on your futures. No knowledge is wasted. I will teach you how you can trade many things on your what? On your Binance. I will show you everything. How you can become a merchant on P2P here without any risk. How you can be doing. How you can be buying. See. Okay, don't let us go to all these places today. Let's go because of our time. So a lot of things, as in different ways to make money in crypto. That's why I so much love crypto over forex. You know, there's not, we have NFT in crypto, NFT. How you can identify real NFT tokens. How you can get the NFT also, how you can get them, how you can, we have here many things. Oh my God. You must make this money in crypto. All right? Just follow along. Just do what? Follow along. And let's always endure to learn, endeavor to learn, endure to acquire the knowledge. So God help us. Okay? So we are going to call it a day for tonight. I'm going to stop the recording now. But before I stop the recording, let me ask if you have any question. If you have any question, you can ask your question. Then when you ask your question, we're going to, okay, somebody wants to ask question. We have not even go to CoinW at all. Okay, somebody wants to ask question. Ask your question. Or we should make CoinW to be tomorrow because of our time investment.
Okay, please, I want to ask.
Okay.
I want to ask, what's the best time for trading? Is it day trade, that's 24 hours trade, 15 minutes trade, 4 hours trade, and the rest? I want to know the best time for trading.
Okay, best time frame, right? Best time frame, yeah, to use, or is that what you mean? Best time frame to use or to be using?
Yeah, that's what. Yes.
Okay. Everyone or every trader used to know the kind of time frame that is best for them. They used to have. But as for me, I so much love little short term, or let me say long term, and let me call it long term here. This in analysis. For instance, you can see I so much love one day. Don't forget, with the one we checked the other time was what? Was dots. You can see the second to the last candle of dots. I mean on BTC here. And it's opposite direction on dots, on polka dots. But this one on Binance is clear. But as you are seeing, okay, let's all go to that for now. You can see one day, I'm on 1 day chart. I always love like a 1 day chart or 1 week chart because I'm always in haste. Sometimes short time frame used to be difficult to predict. Don't forget that when you are analyzing your 15 minutes, 1 day candle is here to close, and you are predicting with your own 15 minutes chart. Are you getting now? You are predicting with your just very short term candle pattern. So just this one, I just make use of it to know the trend, the moment trend. But most of the time, I always love to go for 1 day time frame when I know what market did yesterday. And if I can wait till maybe 12 p.m. today and I see how it closed today, I can use what it does yesterday and what it did yesterday and what it does today to determine what I know that's something that's going to happen tomorrow. If it forms if I can see kind of bullish engulfing, if yesterday candle and today candle form together as a whole, two candles like that, and form bullish engulfing candle, if it is only candle pattern I want to use, because I'm still going to take it to my trading view and make use of some other indicators. But I'm talking based on the knowledge of my people here from what we have taught in the class. Now you now discover that it's formed bullish engulfing candle. Wow, this is lovely. I can enter market, but mind you, don't because of that now say because I'm sure of this trade, I will not put 100% of my money. That is amateur trading. I get it now. Don't forget our principle of amount to trade. Okay, I think I've answered the question, sir. Where is he? Okay, I think I've answered your question, sir.
Yes, sir, you have. You have answered the question.
Okay,
there was a time you talked about. There was a time you actually talked about using something, is it crypto bubble, to also determine crypto bubble to also determine the next outcome of the trade.
Okay, you mean crypto bubbles? And I thought you okay, crypto bubble, right?
Yes, I didn't really follow up on that, and then
crypto bubble is for beginners. It's just a kind of beginners, people that are people that are just coming on board. Elementary way of detecting market. But anything I discover on crypto bubbles, I used to take it to real charts and see how it's moved. It's been moved. You cannot see candlestick on crypto bubble. You can only see the lines. You can only see the lines. You can see the time frame of those lines. Some people are good at lines, but majority of traders used to prefer to see the candlestick and all that, because with lines you cannot know all those candle patterns, how they form. You won't know whether the downtrend continues or downtrend is going to stop. But when you check the chart, but that crypto bubble will give you a kind of insight of what. Don't forget that when I explain to you and you see that, okay, this particular this thing on the crypto bubbles is, you will see when it is high. You see when all the markets are the high side. You see it there. You see the lines. So that will give a kind of sign that, oh, this thing. But it depends on the time frame you use. Depends on time frame you use. Okay. So that's that about that. But we need to improve our knowledge. You need to improve our knowledge beyond crypto bubbles. Thank you. Any other question, please?
Does Royal Q trade futures too, sir?
Okay. You say something?
Yes, I said, does Royal Q trade futures too, apart from sports?
Okay. It's only sports, but their robots has futures trading features. Royal Q robots has futures trading features. Some features of futures trading is in Royal Q robot, but the Royal Q robot is built for spot trading. That is why there's nothing like liquidation in Royal Q. It is futures robots. No matter how, there will be a lot of stop loss or liquidation. But instead of Royal Q robot to stop your trade or to close at loss, it would rather not sell. It will be waiting until that market reverses to your entry or surpass the entry before it sells. So that's why some promoters of Royal Q used to say it doesn't record loss or it doesn't lose your money, because it doesn't close at loss and doesn't close at any stop loss unless you cancel or close it by yourself. Unless you cancel or you close it by yourself. So are you getting now?
Yes, sir.
All right. So by God's grace, tomorrow, Coin W, we're going to explain more details on how you can make use of it. But if you have known how to use sports now on Binance, you can just you can go to that exchange. You'll see that by yourself, you'll be able to make use of their sports wallet, their sport trade. Yes. You'll have seen similar things. You see market, you see where you can change coins, you see everything. So similar. So you should be able to, but tomorrow we're going to, I will teach you people features on Binance. Or should I combine the two together? Because of what we want to use it for. The class is not yet there, but because of what we want to use that exchange for. So I will teach you people's features probably tomorrow also. So that you can start to make your profits. I get it now. So I'll teach you people features tomorrow. That is massive. So you people should join in time like you people did today. So going to explain how for beginners, how they can register, they can verify, how they can. These are the things that let me stop my screen. So let me show you. These are the things I think we're going to discuss about that tomorrow. Okay, I'm coming. Data here. Okay, let me search. These are the topics we want to tackle from that coin this tomorrow. Okay, we have how to complete registration, how to verify, how to fund, how to trade on sports, how to trade ETF, how to trade futures, how to prefer and hand passively. Those are the top things and points that you should look forward to on tomorrow's call. I get it now. Mind you, I'm doing this purposely for my crypto students. And don't forget our terms and conditions in school. Before you enroll in our school, I already told you, you should know that you're going to get our tool that we are using in this school. And there's a lot of things that I still need to tell you about that Royal Q robots. So maybe after the CoinW exchange explanation tomorrow, so that you can start to take your profits from the signal they are releasing in that group. So then by next tomorrow, reminds me, we're going to talk more and more on how you can make use of it. By the time you understand very well, you will love it. Then we now move to the next aspect of the analysis. You will set up your you set up your trading view, you set up your everything. By the time you're good at that, after you might have known how to analyze market and trade yourself, we now move to other aspects of trading. We now move to aspect of the P2P, how you can become a P2P merchant. We move to how you can be, with P2P merchants, you can be making up to 50 to 60% of your capital every month. Now, and after that, we now move to arbitrage. How you can be doing arbitrage, crypto arbitrage. You have different type of arbitrage. Get it now. So then from there, we move to NFT and many other things, and many more. Okay? Just stay tuned. Just make sure. If you have not enrolled and you are in this class tonight, don't be surprised. You won't be part of those classes. We know how we shuffle it. So if you have not enrolled and you love what you are hearing tonight, kindly DM me so that we can enroll you. And if you are the person that's in Royal Q before, if you are Royal Q as Aspire and you are not in my team, you have to re-register another Royal Q robot to my team. That is how it works. That's how it works. You can't do that, then you can't be part of my class. Thank you. Any other question, please? Any other question? Okay. Let me stop my screen. Okay, so in absence of if there's no question, let's unmute my microphone and say bye-bye to one another. Okay.
Thank you. Goodbye, sir. Thanks for the impartation. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay, somebody used to give us a closing remark, self. Okay, let's somebody give us who am I going to call on to? Okay, my daddy from Abuja. I've forgotten your name. I can see you join tonight. Though you are not part of a Plan B student, but give us closing remark for tonight. Daddy from Abuja. Remember, we met in Abuja last time. I can see your face, but I can't remember your name again. So kindly unmute the microphone and give us closing remark for the next 2 minutes. That from Abuja, let me check if I can see his name. What you put on your profile is, I'm a man of many parts. I help to create value and build wealth. Okay? Unmute your microphone, please. Oh, you cannot unmute the microphone. Okay. All right. Okay, let Mr. Yomi AA give us a closing remark tonight. Mr. Yomi AA. Mr. Yomi AA, give us closing remark if my daddy from my FCC is not available on call. Mr. Yomi AA, kindly give us closing remark. Are you there, sir? Can people see me, please?
Yes,
hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Okay, Mr. Yomi is not available. Okay. Mrs. Margaret, fire down. I trust my mother. Mrs. Margaret, 1 minute. Give us closing remark.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, much money, my leader.
Good evening, mommy.
I appreciate you very much. Honestly, you are doing a lot for us. We appreciate, and I know Jehovah will reward you. And to us, the students, I just want to encourage us to take this thing seriously. I'm talking from experience. Me, I've started trading, and this today, I made some profit. So if we can
Wow.
take it seriously, we are going to be in money. Yes, real money. So let's show appreciation for what much money is doing for us. Because the only way we can show appreciation is to follow his instruction to the letters. That's just it, and we will never regret it. So thank you so much money, and thank you all for being in attendance today.
Wow,
Thank you.
wow, wow. That's amazing testimony. Thank you, madam. Thank you. I appreciate every one of you too. Thank you all. Bye, bye for now. Let's unmute our microphone and say bye.
So good night,
Yes,
everyone.
everyone.
See you
Night.
tomorrow.
Good night. Good night, Mr.
Night.
Much Money.
Night, sir. Good night, sir. Okay, bye.
Good night,
Bye.
boss.
Good night, sir.
Since I'm going to private chat you because I want to be your student. I've been following you since last year. Okay.
Okay.
I'll private chat.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. All right, sir.